Hi, I'm Jason Ward from MakingStarWars.net, and this is my sketchy friend Rob. And the new trailer just came out for Jedi Survivor. What?
We're excited. We're at the toy store. We're ready to pre-order. Show me
Right,
what I'm going to do here. See if it's worth it.
All right, you ready? You scared? Okay, here we go.
Huh? Am I scared?
Here we go.
I'm scared.
Tell me, Cal Kestis, why lead when they won't follow? Why fight when you can't win? What is your next move, Jedi?
So, what the fuck's going on with this Grand Inquisitor? That's him, right?
I'm telling you, man. Yeah, that's him.
It's not the same guy, dude. It's not the same guy. In Kenobi.
I don't know, man. It's confusing. It's not the same guy as the Kenobi. It's not the same guy as in the cartoon, as far as I can tell.
It's a lot closer, but yeah, it's not. It's really. I'll do what I always do. I'll start it over and I'll like let it play through slow and with no sound, and then we could at least look at what we're trying to figure out what we're seeing here.
My Inquisitor Snokes.
Yeah, they definitely. I mean, they're definitely trying to. If that's what they're doing, they're definitely like, hey, shit's gonna look different in video games and shit's gonna look different. But yeah, I mean, I think he looks cooler here in the game than he looks anywhere else, actually. So for what it's worth, it's the best iteration I've seen of the character, I think, if that is the same character. You know, and but what is this? What is this with this person in a tank? Also, is it like, you know, I don't know if any information has come out. I was out having lunch and just raced back when Meg sent it to me, and then I was like, oh, got in, and that's wild. I mean, you know, it looks cool. It's not really shown as much. It's not actual gameplay, which is what, you know, the little stipulation says. But
yeah, I know I'm not a fan of CGI only trailers, man. But having worked with marketing departments for not just on Crash, but even independent studios, like when we did the Berserk Boy trailer, we had to make it ourselves because the publisher was like, it needs to be about story. I'm like, it's a fucking pixel game. Show the gameplay. I'm not in the mood for this shit. You know what I mean? Like, we could make the trailer ourselves. I could say it now because the guy who fucking forced us to do that died, and we're no longer working with him. So, but like, this is one of those things where it's cool CGI. I just wish, like, in between it, we'd get flashes of actual gameplay. You know what I mean? Because they got it, man. Respawn is fucking seriously dope, dude.
Yeah,
this all looks great though. Like,
it does. I mean, we know what the game is going to look like, just scaled up. So I think probably so.
Like, they should be doing. I know they're like this.
But
is not cheap.
Look, that's the Grand Inquisitor on Nur, right? Is that Nur?
Well,
or I can't.
Is that underwater? I don't know. Go back really quick.
Yeah,
because the shot of the tank stuff throws off the water.
Yeah.
See, there's footprints out there.
Uh-oh.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Wait.
Is that underwater? It's a lot of. Is those fishes or ships?
I think it's
shipsies.
I think it's ships. I think it's ships.
Because that.
So maybe it's not Nur.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think it's underwater. But I'm seeing the water before and after and stuff, which is what keeps making it look like that to me.
Right. Plus the blue hue.
Yeah, but I mean, maybe I'm just completely wrong. Maybe I just don't know what I'm doing, or
It's like a cornea shot here. This is their ode to Blade Runner.
yeah, and
Yeah, man,
and,
I
you
wish
know,
they would make CGI little films, dude. You know what I mean? That like, I know they're like that
Mhm.
shit ain't cheap. Like to do this for an hour, hour and a half, but like
hey,
Unreal's getting so good, man. Like this could all be in engine pretty soon.
no,
You know what I mean?
if they launched a game I could play with the movie every time like this, I'd be totally into it. Also, shout out to Bestman Bulletin, who said that this was going to happen back in January. Look at those creepy little fingers. Look at those creepy little paws.
I'm gonna go out and say it. I would prefer a CGI this versus the live action shows we've been getting so far. But
Mhm.
I know I'm in
Yeah.
the minority, but that shit looks
No,
dope. Look at that.
no,
dude.
it looks
That
great.
shit with the lighting.
Yeah.
The fucking Did Blur Studios make this fucking thing? Like who made the movie? I want to know. This is
I think it was made by Yo Mama's House. I don't know. I have no idea.
Yeah, fucking
But
your mama is fucking
but,
in
yeah,
it.
but look at him.
That shit is that's so cool. That's what I'm talking about.
But I'm starting to think that it maybe there's something going on here with these Grand Inquisitors now. I mean, you can't. Do they really? If this is supposed to be the Grand Inquisitor, maybe I'm just wrong. But I mean, the makeup's not necessarily there, right? He doesn't really have like the forehead thing, right? So maybe it's not the same guy. Maybe this is just a different Powan.
It just don't
bad
even look
guy.
like the same race, though. This is perfect.
It's
This
the same.
is
Yeah, it's the
fucking
same thing, though.
brilliant looking.
But
I
yeah,
just
like
don't
it does
look
have
like
it
My
does
wife
have
is
the
not gonna
eyes.
tell that's the same race as
Of course.
the Kenobi show, dude. Like,
Yeah.
look at him
Yeah.
hands. Snoke should have been like this. Look at that fucking. That's a villain, man. That's an evil motherfucker right there.
It looks good. It looks good.
Yeah.
I he does the eyes really do the makeup thing that the thing does. He does have the things on the side. I can't really see like the Weezer symbol on his forehead to make sure it's really him though. But
I think it says Buddy Holly and Arabesh.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I think that's Cal's lightsaber.
Oh, you got it in a suitcase.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. With this extra pairs of underwear.
This is going next gen only, though, right?
That's what they were saying. Yeah. I think Grubb might have said that, and Bestman Bulletin told me that before Grubb reported it. So sounds like it's very likely.
Gameplay. Yeah.
And yeah, so this is what is this? Is just somebody in a Bacta tank, or is this like a clone kind of situation? Or like, are they doing something weird?
I don't know, man. Getting tired of Bacta tanks.
Yeah, I know. Me too.
Yeah.
At least it's shot well here on like Book of Boba Fett, where it was just.
If it's a Bacta tank, given how much they've prominently been, someone put out a memo. Use the Bacta tank more. I guarantee you. In the way that they used to tell them to use bounty hunters and stay away from Jedi or something. Can you have a rocket pack? Can you have a grappling hook?
It does look a lot like Darth Vader's mask in Kenobi, right? In Rogue One. His underwater breathing apparatus.
It's long blonde hair.
Is that Sephiroth from Final Fantasy? Maybe.
Yeah, it's Sephiroth. Do Sephiroth.
And then it's like Cal and BD going, "Hey, look at this guy! Look at this naked guy! Hey, you know what would be funny if we tapped the glass a lot? I heard it hurts their ears."
He's like,
look at the level of detail though. I mean, on the replication of the actor, it's pretty good. It's pretty crazy looking. Look a little BD.
see that's the kind of lighting these live action shows need, my friend.
Mm-hmm.
This kind of cinematic, painterly composition, man. Like, they need this big time. Yeah,
I know. I want that, right? But then you get like Solo, a Star Wars story where they went for it, but it just is dark instead. Instead, it's just dark the whole time. But yeah, I'm with you though.
Use the light to draw the eye. That movie is just dark.
Yeah, it's just dark.
Yeah, it's
muddy
the pool
even.
of light theory. It's the
Okay.
pool of light.
See, like the logo looks cool here. There's there's no like the
Yeah, it looks
colon,
cool.
isn't in the logo. So thank God.
I
So
like it.
But yeah, it
I
looks.
like it. I'm glad it's not Star Wars Jedi Outcast 2 Jedi Survivor,
I mean, you can see it on the thing. It's Star Wars Jedi: Survivor. Like it is really what it is, which I think looks terrible in text. I think it should just be Jedi Survivor, Jedi Fallen Order.
Star Wars Jedi Survivor.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
And whatever.
But yeah,
Who cares?
Yeah,
Cool logo.
This guy, this guy cares. Oops.
Jedi. But next up, big chested goth chicks. Ooh, Jason. Ooh, that's
hey. Now that's a podcast I can get behind. Yeah. So I want to see if. So yeah, as it true? Am I crazy, or is that the Grand Inquisitor? What the fuck's going on? Like, if that's a Grand Inquisitor, like this is just working against its own. If it's all supposed to be the same guy, it's really confusing now. It's really out there.
Never put it past Lucasfilm to be as confusing as possible.
Yeah, I will say if that is supposed to be like the same guy, I just give up on them keeping anything consistent. And once it crosses mediums, who knows what's going to happen? Jedi Fallen Order and Jedi Survivor take place before Kenobi, right? Best of my knowledge, I don't know what they said in terms of content from Jedi Survivor today. Like, I just saw that this dropped. I just remember, like I said, Beth's been saying that it was going to happen for like forever, and then we knew too, but he'd already been saying it forever. So somebody just said on Twitter that the lady in the tank is dark Rey with white hair. What the fuck? That doesn't even remotely line up. Yeah. What? Why
like
he's so
icon, Dan Echo?
Yeah, that was pretty good.
That's my kind of art, man. I gotta tell you, I fucking love it.
Yeah. Takes place 5 years after Fallen Order, makes it same time as Kenobi. So what the fuck? Calling it, man, the Emperor experimented with cloning on the Grand Inquisitor before he started cloning himself. If they want to get trippy with it, I would be okay with that. I'm okay with it. I just
look at that lighting, man. Like these. That shit, dude.
As the truth says, confirmed, next gen only.
Sweet.
Is Starkiller's Sith Lord Starkiller? Wait, was there something about Starkiller?
No,
released.
It, just people think it might be.
Yeah. I saw this costume and I see it's the Starkiller. So people are seeing the
face mask. Is that why?
Well, no. I think they might be seeing the Starkiller on the inside of the.
I don't see it. I'm not getting any of that, folks.
Yeah.
You guys might be stretching on that one.
Well, maybe not. Well, actually, I wanted to look back at this part where they start with the head. Does he have the markings on his head? Like, let's just. I can't really. Yeah, and I can't zoom in. I don't think I could zoom in. Can I zoom in? Oh, no, my Mac won't let me, and I have it in full screen. But laser system, that'll get him. I do like his lightsaber though; it's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's cool. Composition's fantastic.
Yeah,
lighting is fantastic. The sparks, perfecto. He loses the saber, has to leave it. That's how the Inquisitor gets it, right?
Yeah. Now he's like, I'm going to hide it in my rectum. Try and get it out.
I held this lightsaber in my ass for 10 years.
Your father wanted you to have it when you were old enough.
Even when they cloned me, they left the saber in my ass.
Nature finds a way.
Nature finds a way.
So dumb.
Yeah, it's stupid.
Yeah. Okay. So okay. I want to give everybody a fair shake here. People were saying Starkiller. I'm saying go. I don't see what's his name. I see like a person with really long hair, but maybe Starkiller grew his hair out, joined a band. Maybe he started playing bass. But
I see a back to tank like outfit.
What am I looking at right now? Oh, I'm looking at hands.
That's gotta be back to.
This is brought to you by Sprite.
Yeah, it's brought to you by Soda Sense. If you want to drink some back to tank on your own and avoid those high fees.
I like that right now. Somebody sees Dark Ray, and somebody else sees Starkiller, I think, and I don't know. Yeah, I don't think this is somebody I know. It might be Lucius Malfoy.
It's a new character, folks.
Yeah.
Could be the clone of Plagueis. Turns out he was all blonde and shit. It's most likely just a new character.
So I wonder if it's like, I wonder if they're going with like this being a Jedi who he's like saved or whatever, and they're like, putting him in the bed tank, getting him healthy, and then be like, which problem?
This Jedi can float for 3 or 4 seconds when they jump in the air. It's going to really help out and make some levels easier.
Oh, is Starkiller is Inquisitor? No, I don't see Starkiller. I don't know why people are saying. I really got. Well, they need somebody to explain.
They go with what they know, Jason. They can't ever expect that there'd be new shit. They just go with what they know. Like
yeah. Remember who told you
Starkiller as a character?
Yeah. Hey man, what can you do, dude? Star Wars Newsnet got it, dude. Accept it. They exclusively reported it just now.
Exclusively,
dude.
They exclusively reported the shit that dropped on YouTube.
They did. Right. Also, you got debunked about COVID and the filming recently. So how about you sit down? No, I'm obviously joking because anybody doesn't know that we're kidding. Yeah. But it's a pretty good trailer. So the video description. Well, okay. Everybody has just officially confused me. There's a PC Master race war going on now.
No. This is what's crazy about the PC guys, Jason. No Unreal Engine game has ever been optimized well for PC. It takes a tremendous amount of It's super hard. It's clunky. And modern PC Unreal games don't get better performance. They just try to brute force their way through FPS. And that's why I'm telling you, like, even Digital Foundry is very, very clear on how clunky Unreal can be on PC side. So all the optimization right now is done on the console end for that stuff. So, and it's just because the sheer vast amount of parts these days, it just makes it very difficult on the PC side. So the PC Master Race, to me, dude, like in terms of optimization and features and frame, all that shit, it's 5 years behind what's going on consoles. Like, it's just clunky. Right.
Yeah, Mario, apparently it was reported that it's next gen only. First, I mean, Besman Bolton was telling me that for a while. And then Jeff Grubb, I think was his name, was the guy who reported it. And then now I think Celebration has confirmed those initial leaks, I believe. And plus, I'm gonna play it on Xbox because I don't care. I'll do what I want.
You gotta spend $3,000 for a graphics card so you can be like, go more FPS my eyes can't see. Like, good for you, buddy.
If I spent $3,000 on a computer, I'd be like, why did I spend $3,000 on my porno machine?
The card.
I know.
Not the computer.
Oh no, I'm gonna get a really nice card and like the worst computer to go with it, like a processor that can't catch up and everything. Yeah, that's how I do it.
Yeah, nice Pentium too.
And I'm gonna be like, "What's wrong on Real Engine? Yeah, on Real, how much you suck." So Dan Echo says, "It's a dude. How TF is that Ray? I mean, she is flat, but she's not that. No, well, I didn't mean to read that. I wouldn't have read that if I had read it. Yeah, no, I did. Anyone else see? Oh man, everyone's seeing all kinds of crazy shit in the water now. I think.
Yeah, I know. That's the problem with teaser story stuff where they allude isn't. I guess they like the chatter, but
yeah, of
I
course.
told you I've gotten to straight arguments with publishers about it. I'm just against it.
Yeah.
I'm not saying give it away, but just make it clear what you're selling people. They're excited enough. They don't need to be doing fucking. Ever since Spider-Man 3, I don't like that. Let me hunt in the reflections, see if Venom's in Spider-Man's eye. I don't like it.
Well, what you have to understand, Rob, is that I saw my favorite character in Darth Vader's cape in the Revenge of the Sith teaser poster. Okay, I saw him there. I saw it was Boba Fett. It was Boba Fett. I saw him in
one with the smoky. Yeah,
with the cape that like flows. Everyone was seeing all kinds.
But yeah,
people are wild, man. What's it called? Pareidolia? I don't remember how you say it, but something like that. Yeah, we get a little crazy here, but yeah. So that's just we have a malfunctioning communication device or whatever the hollow thing, and then the camera is just. Why is the camera twisty? It's brambles are falling and stuff.
Same type of ship
Not
that's
brambles,
Invader Immortal, right?
Pretty close. Yeah, it's pretty close. Yeah. Yeah, the Vader Immortal one has like a little like center console thing, doesn't it? Like in the middle, kind of like a little divider for the droid. Yeah, but essentially, in essence, may even be the same exact ship for all I know. We also have a little bit of Cassian news that we could hit on from Bespin as well. And I'll get that going on the side here while that plays. Yeah, that's. Dude, if that I gotta say, this really is counterproductive right now for them, because that looks like a better Grand Inquisitor, and if the Grand Inquisitor just looked like that from the start, people would be like, "Fuck yeah, dude!" And then instead, it's so, and then if it's supposed to be somebody different, why isn't it him? What's going on, guys? What's going on here? I guess we should maybe turn on the subtitles and just see, does it say who's saying it by any chance?
Turn this comment off so we can see the subtitles. Emily Jenkins.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I was have to be
you
reminded.
left me on yesterday when that camera shift down and Santa was like, I can't see you.
Yeah.
On that teaser, yeah, it was funny.
Yeah, when the camera goes down and there'll be a leak. God, it took like 8 hours for them to fucking process the video with the cut
I
after Disney flagged it.
I watched it.
Yeah, I came back.
It
was fine.
Very Stan Lee, that name. Cal Kestis. Yeah, Jedi Survivor.
Cal Macaulay Culkin Kestis. That's his full name. Cal Macaulay Culkin Kestis. He can't be left at home with the Jedi Order. I'll tell you, he'll go crazy. He'll put micro machines. Inquisitors will be slipping up and down the floors. Oh, he'll break his fucking neck with that spinning lightsaber and some micro machines. When they won't. Yeah, but it doesn't say who's speaking.
Doesn't say it.
Yeah.
It's a shame.
They're just like, hey, remember that Grand Inquisitor you all thought looked shitty in our new television show? Well, what if we made him look a lot cooler and something else, and just to confuse you? Oh, and then if it's not him, it's confusing, and if it is him, it's confusing. That's what's kind of funny.
The production design on Boba and Kenobi are odd. I wonder if it's different, because they always put Doug Chain, but I never know how true that is. I mean, like, these are all done by different studios, you know what I mean? And they all have their own artistic whatever. But game studios, since they really do live or die on the graphics, they really focus on the visual intensity, you know?
Yeah.
And I think, like, it just doesn't happen as much on the live action side, regardless of Lucasfilm. Like, it's very hit or miss, like, on art direction in the live action. I don't know why that is, but
Yeah.
like that shit is sick, dude. Like fucking hands, dude. Like that. That's an ugly motherfucker, dude. Like
I can't lie. I was like, I didn't really give a shit about how the Inquisitor looked before. I just didn't care. And then now I'm a little bit like, well, now I kind of care. Like now you kind of made it where I'm like,
I wish you could see it in my head. I'm like, Jason, I wish I could. It's hard as an artist. You can't talk about visuals, because everyone's seen something. You can only show a visual,
Yeah.
And so it's very difficult to describe. As you found out when you described the mecha Grogu, and I'm like, I totally get that. And they're like,
yeah. Right.
Yeah. This stuff, it's like classic the bad side of Final Fantasy, where like they zoom in on something and really focus on some shit where you're like, I don't need that.
Whoa, man! My next gen console is going to show water particles and droplets of Mountain Dew.
I know no one will see that. This is just
okay. All right. Well,
someone really making a lot out of nothing.
Yeah, we'll maybe go back to it in just a minute. We'll go over and look at what our buddy Bespin Fullerton.
Cool teaser. Cool. Right, Kurtz?
It's Treaser then.
Kurtz, right?
Palpatine. That was Palpatine.
He likes it.
It's Treaser then. Okay.
Gary likes it.
Hold on. I'm gonna look at Bespin's article on this really quickly with you guys just to see if he has any information in there that is pertinent.
2023.
Jedi Survivor, it's announced the sequel official teaser. According to the Survivor press release, the title takes place 5 years after the events of Fallen Order and confirms the video game will only be available on current generation consoles. No official release date was announced outside of 2023.
Respawn's pretty good though, dude. Their PC port should be pretty tight. They're
sure.
Pretty good. It's Respawn.
The teaser trailer left fans with many questions. With the main one being, is that the Grand Inquisitor? The character looks a bit old and somewhat more plump for what we know Grand Inquisitor looks like in the time period as Survivor takes place 10 years after Order 66. Placing it in the same year as Obi-Wan Kenobi series, which features Rupert Grint as the character. It's also previously been reported that the Purge Trooper in Survivor has been redesigned to look like those appearing in the Kenobi series, which, hey, where was my credit, Bespin Bulletin? I'm kidding, but fuck you, Bespin. I hate you now. We're not friends. Another mystery left for fans to solve is an appearance of an unknown character inside of a Bacta tank. The trailer built up to this moment is so seemingly one of the great importances to Survivor. Okay, cool. Yeah, so we don't know shit. They're not saying shit. Now, this is something I enjoyed. When I checked this yesterday to actually see if this might happen, and the subs weren't up yet. And then they added subs, and so he says, whilst, because he's from Wales and he's fancy, I was watching the Andor teaser trailer for the umpteenth time. I decided to turn on subtitles and was surprised to see names of characters that Lucasfilm haven't revealed pop up. The first one that caught my eye is Ma'arva. I think that's how you say it. Who says, people are standing up. That's what a reckoning sounds like. Before showing the face of Fiona Shaw, who some may recognize from the Harry Potter franchise and Killing Eve. Shaw herself previously implied that her character is a pilot of some sort. And from what we can tell, she's on the side of our heroes.
Also, there's this 80s films about like kids that go to like New York and they try to form a dance troupe and they get shut out and they end up appealing to like a rich, wealthy woman who wants to go against her husband. And at the end, like they do a big dance number that's super fucking corny as shit. But the older lady gets the 80s hair. She puts on the 80s hair and the rouge makeup at the end to seem all hip and shit. Kind of reminds me of that.
It kind of has that vibe. The second and final name from the teaser that was revealed is the character of Salman Paak. Excuse me. Who sounds in an alarming town or village, alerting locals to an imminent threat. more on that further on. We also seemingly get to see the character played by Chernobyl's Robert Ems in a white facility, more than likely Imperial. And if we're to take the IMDb listing as accurate, Ems is playing the character of Supervisor Jones. Supervisor Jones.
Rick Jones.
Yeah. The last character name I believe that's been revealed is Cyril Karn. Her name sucks. Who is played by Kyle Soller. The name of Cyril comes from the Lego set Ambush on Ferrix, which was officially revealed at the Summer of Lego panel during Star Wars Celebration. Ferrix is the name of the scrapper planet I exclusively reported on earlier this week, which was the large set located at Little Marlow. Sorry, dude. That's Star Wars Newsnet exclusive now. Yeah, it was your exclusive. It's now not yours. I'm sorry. That's just the way that it works. That you know what? Sorry. Throughout the trailer, yeah, it's Star Wars Newsnet now. It's in fact Bestman Bulletin to Star Wars Newsnet now. All of it. Throughout the trailer, we see an attack on Ferrix from the Empire, with Soller seemingly being at the forefront of the assault. The character of Cyril in the Lego set sports the same outfit as Soller in the teaser. During the, I think that's Soller. I think that's how you say it. During the Lego panel, it was revealed that the scenes the set was based on can be seen in the newly released trailer, adding more credence to Soller playing the role of Cyril. Soller, Cyril. That's a mouthful. And then here's that Lego set that we were talking about earlier today in the last Andor episode we did. If you want to keep up to date with the latest leaks, pay me, says Bestman. Yeah.
Fair enough.
That guy is topless. Laugh out loud. So yeah. So there we go. Excuse me. I'm getting overclipped. What if instead of us getting Nari and Kenobi, it was Cal? Except he wouldn't die. Laugh out loud. That's exactly the thing. Is the person needed to like die? I kept hoping and still kind of hope that Cal comes into the Kenobi series. Like I think it would be cool because there's an opportunity for it. That said, I couldn't get that locked down. Of all the shit I got, if it does happen, it's the one thing that was too elusive. But everybody I asked was like, I hadn't seen that guy. I showed him pictures like him. I don't recognize that guy. You know what I mean?
Like when Al Bundy and Rose were showing the pictures of the Barbie doll missing and Marry Your Children. Mm-hmm. And the dun 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 banana, banana. Yeah. And you're just going around the lot. You seen this guy? You seen this? And then one goes, yeah, he points to like this mannequin in an alley. Like, nah, that's not him. Like, you're being mean.
Yeah. Well,
it's being mean.
Yeah. I hopefully they put out more information on it. Once again, though, gotta ask Lucasfilm, what the fuck were you thinking? Honestly, makes no sense.
If it's the same character, it's really, really, really bad art direction.
I'm even gonna roll it back, dude. If it's the same character, what? And if it's not the same character, you made it. You did not anticipate what people were gonna say. Somebody is too afraid to say, hey, you know what? Because people fucking knew inside. People knew what people were going to say when they saw that the Red Inquisitor was changed. And then when this was on the docket, they knew it was going to be like, this is self-defeating. It's weird. It won. Star Wars won in this trailer and lost at the same time. It's very strange. It's very strange. I usually don't like to hold that kind of perspective on this stuff. But it's what I honestly feel. I feel like these things, barely make sense together. I connected a lot of the story of Jedi Fallen Order. It would be incredible to see it. Yeah. It does. It does feel like Kenobi and Jedi Fallen Order sit together in so many ways, So it is what it is. But let's do this one last little thing here. Let me take the image. There was some kind of like Mando exhibit or something at Celebration, and Ahsoka's ship. I want to just make sure we just like cover it because it's fun. Apparently, Ahsoka's ship from Rebels is going to be making its way into the Mando universe, whether it's the Ahsoka show. I don't know if it's the Ahsoka show or if it's not Book of Boba, Mandalorian season 3 or what, but this is the image that was sent to me. And you can see it, like that's like the model right there, and then that's it from the cartoon, I guess, right here. And then this is like the actual like model of it that they're using for the probably to make the model cool. And then scan it in the CGI. Yeah, it looks fun. You know, I like it.
Yeah, it's Star Warsy.
Yeah, you know, I don't know, like a lot to say on it, but I figured I would throw it in here. And Blake says their interconnected stories of isolation and despair just work for me. Also, they both have to reconcile, reconnect with their former masters and defeat an enemy. I mean, come on, yeah. I mean, there's a lot of common overlap here in these stories and shit, but is it just me or does Jason's mic occasionally pop? Okay, let me know if it keeps doing that. I don't know if I have a bad cord forming or something like that, but somebody mentioned that earlier. I don't know if it's just if I fixed it or if it's worse. But let me know, man. I appreciate that. I'll check. I'll try to change the cord out after the show. But anyways, yeah. I think we'll call it a show here, though, right? I think we did it. I don't think there's really anywhere to take it. They're not gonna confirm anymore while we're talking here. So
we're excited.
But if anything else happens, be back to talk about it. You know. And thanks everybody. Make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel, please. And click the bell. So I am popping.
Yeah,
I'm popping. Am I still popping?
No,
okay.
Random.
Pop. Sorry, Nari. Okay.
Yeah, you were popping.
Sorry, Nari. Always come. How was it going to do? All right, everybody. We'll see everybody in a little while. Bye.
It's the end of the show.
Come on, let's go. Hey!
It's the end of the show.
Come on, let's go. Hey!
It's the end of the show.
Come on, let's go. Hey!
You know you should go.
Come on, let's go.
It's not about spaceships.